What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this wonderful channel. First things first, I gotta do my calls to action. All right, so I even wrote them all down so I don't forget any of them. Subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, okay? So you get every single new video that comes out. Subscribe to the email list because you'll get my book for free when it comes out, along with some free tips so you have some stuff in writing for when these videos are live. So then you can actually like read and kind of like, if you're going through a situation, at least you can reread it in case you're going through something a little shitty, okay? Instagram, follow it. I do free coaching on there sometimes. You get to see my posts there and you get to see my answers and stuff like that. And some people post some pretty good shit. And Facebook group and page, like it and join it. I'm going to be doing lives there once it grows a little bit more. And that's it for the calls to action. I'm enthusiastic about it, but there's a lot of them. So I got to find a way to condense that in there as fast as I can. Maybe in like a beginning video I'll put before every new video. So, all right, guys, that's it. Let's get to the video. So on the docket for today, no contact means no contact. I always get messages from people that are like, can I do no contact? Like, is it okay if I like say this, or is it okay if I do this? Fuck, people are lazy, man. People are fucking pissing me off. No, it's right in the title. And yeah, I'm gonna be a little harsh with this one. No contact means no fucking contact. Now, if someone reaches out to you, this is where I can see where somebody gets a little confused. If someone reaches out to you, and when they do reach out to you, if you want to get back together with them, by all means respond. But during the time when somebody says, I don't want to be with you anymore, and you want that relationship to go back to the way it was or better, you need to back away because they need to feel that space and that anxiety of missing you. That is the whole point. They need to realize what kind of great person, high value person you were when they were in love with you. And right now, they're not in love with you anymore. People don't dump people they're in love with. 99.9% of them don't. Okay? Shit happens, and sometimes a lot of the situation is guys get really complacent, and they end up just kind of like lulling through life instead of pursuing the grandest goals and dreams. You know how sexy that is when somebody does that, even if life is hard. People are so okay with being comfortable instead of being a little uncomfortable, but seeing the great reward in the end because they're afraid of failure. Now that's a video for a whole other day, because honestly, like, that falls into the entrepreneurship stuff. And look at me, I'm doing these late at night when I could easily be doing something else, but I want to grow something. I want this to be, the more you give, the more you receive. And yeah, it's a little fucking scary, but I know that I hate 9 to 5. I fucking hate 9 to 5. I hate the fact that my job is controlled by some guy that is at the top of a company, a corporation. And that's not his fault. If he runs that company, you know what I mean? I'm just a little employee to him. And if he doesn't get the numbers, which businesses need numbers, I'm just not about that life. I'm not about getting a pension. I'm not about any of that shit. I want to give so much that I'm going to receive that much more. That's how it all works. The more you give, the more you receive. That works in relationships too. Interesting. Anyway, before I want to stop ranting. Okay, so the reason why you need to not do any contact, I've said this 1,000 times before. Again, you need to let them feel the space. You need to let them feel, because right now it's about her feelings. You need to let her feel that space. And you need to let her think on what kind of great person you were. If you're in her face all the time, she's not going to be able to think about that stuff. She's going to actually feel repulsed by you because you're not respecting her space. You're not respecting her as a person because she's telling you exactly what she wants. Time away from you. And you're not giving that to her because you feel fear, anxiety, and you want to connect with this person. And I know it's tough. I've been there. Okay? But the first thing you need to do is accept the fact that you have a breakup in your hands right now. Accept it, because there's nothing you can do about it now. Now that it's basically, you've jumped off the cliff at this point. Terrible metaphor, but you jumped off the cliff, and now you need to work on yourself by climbing back up that mountain, because you have a mountain to climb. Because now you have to work on yourself so much that when that person does decide to revisit getting back together with you, that you're going to be 10 times the better person. Do you think anybody wants to get back together with somebody that's the exact same? No. They want you to improve, and they also have to work on improving, and that's where you have to stand up for yourself. Because if they are not working on the problems that they brought to the relationship, then you have to decide, do you really want to go back with that person or not? Okay? But again, guys, no contact means no contact. If a birthday's coming up, no contact. If a Christmas is coming up, no contact. Thanksgiving, no contact. Easter, no contact. Their parents are inviting you to something. No, nothing until this person says, hey, I want to work on the relationship, or something along those lines. You'll probably hear something like, I miss you. Something like that. There are little things that women will say that will sound confusing, because you're like, okay, are they reaching out, or are they, do they want me back? Sometimes they'll message you to see your reaction. Okay. And you need to act the right way. Just be like, oh, I thought we were broken up. I'm doing my thing. I'm growing as a person. I'm working on this, working on that. And then they will keep reaching out to you if they want to get back together with you. And then you have to stand your ground and be like, look, if you want your space, take your space. I don't want to be talking to you if you don't want to be with me. I'm going to walk away and do my thing. And if you want to continue this relationship, you let me know. But if you don't, then leave me alone. That's how big your balls have to be. Because most men won't say that. Most men are going to be like, okay, yeah, I'll talk to you. Oh, I'll talk to you soon. Oh, I can't wait to hear from you again. Oh, that weak ass bullshit. Get that through your head. I will go over, I'll make a whole separate video on things that you should say during a no contact period, because I think that it can confuse some people. Because it isn't straight knowledge. Like, so that's something that you should probably seek and search out, because nobody's gonna exactly know what to say, because it is a confusing thing. So I don't blame you guys if you guys fuck that up. What I do blame you for is breaking contact when I fucking say no contact. But if they reach out to you and want to continue, then that's when you say, all right, let's get together and talk about it. Now, that being said, when you guys do get back and going from a breakup and then getting back to hanging out again, it can't be negative. It's got to be a positive thing. It has to be something that they really, really want to do, right? It's got to be such a happy emotion. Trying to see, it's going to be weird at first, because you're going to be like, oh, this might be awkward. But if you show up and you're in a positive fucking attitude and you're like, hey, like, let's go have some fun, they're going to be like, oh. And then they're going to love that part. They're going to be like, oh man, it was so much fun being around you. Okay, guys, does that make sense? So that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to the email list. Okay. That's the biggest thing for me, because I want you guys to get the book for free. Now, if there's any other videos that you want me to make, comment them below, message me on Instagram, and I'll cover anything that you guys want me to cover. Okay. This is, I absolutely love doing this stuff. This is my favorite, making these videos for you. Take it easy. See you in the next one. Done.